Hello, family. How are you doing? It's Pastor Derek here, coming your way again with part 7 of your marriage and the fruit of the Spirit. Today, we are looking at faithfulness, the fruit of faithfulness. This is the fruit that ensures that partners are reliable enough to sustain a stable marriage. Okay. Sometimes you see that there are certain cars that people say this is a very quality car, this is a very good car, and those cars are usually very expensive. You know the reason why they are good, they are expensive? It's because they use quality parts. Okay, they use quality parts. So you see that those cars can last, can go on and on and on for years. 300,000 miles, 400,000 miles, it's still running because the parts that were used were quality. The elements, the metals and things that were used were high grade. Okay, so it's able to endure, it doesn't break down. Okay, usually we have buildings, when you go to America and things like that, we have hurricane seasons and all that. There are certain buildings that cannot withstand hurricane, they cannot withstand earthquakes. The least thing, they fall. Okay, and the other buildings that will stand, you look at the news, there's serious earthquakes, some buildings are still standing. Go to Japan, you see it. It's because they've been built faithfully. All the necessary things that are needed have been put into it, so that the circumstances do not determine how the building behaves. Okay, it is able to withstand. So Jesus talks about building your house either on the sand or on the rock, so that when the storms come, they don't fall. The fruit of the Spirit, when you develop the fruit of faithfulness, that is what happens. It gives you a stable marriage because both parties in the marriage are stable. Faithfulness means stability. Okay, how does this fruit manifest? Number one, it manifests in commitment to the vows that you made on the wedding day. You committed, or you vowed that you will be faithful in sickness, in health, in everything, till death do us part. A faithful person does not forget that vow. A faithful person always, every morning they wake up, they remember that vow. I have vowed to be faithful to this woman. I have a covenant. And he said that forsaking all others, I've decided to forsake all, no matter the temptation, no matter the offer, no matter the enticement, no matter what. I am faithful to my vow. This is the woman, this is the man I decided to spend my life with, and that is exactly what I'm going to do till the day I die, no matter what. In Malachi chapter 2 verse 14, the Bible talks about, he said, you ask why? It is because the Lord has been a witness between you and the wife of your youth. You have been unfaithful to her, though she's your partner and the wife of your married covenant. God is expecting faithfulness. The moment you go into a covenant with somebody, God is expecting faithfulness. And when you don't do it, you undermine everything your marriage stands for. Remember and respect your married covenant through the fruit of the Spirit. Okay. The second one is dependability. A faithful partner is dependable in difficult times, in easy times, in good times. When they say they'll be here at this time, they'll be there. They say meet me at 7 o'clock, they'll be there. When they say that I am in Manchester, they are in Manchester. When they say I'm going to work, they are going to work. They don't lie. They don't build your hopes high, and then when you need them, they are not there. I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you, and then when you need them, they are not there. Always promising and failing, always pretending like they are a good husband, they are a good wife, but when really the time comes where you need them, you can't find them, you can't trust them, you can't depend on them to defend you in your absence. When you are not there, they are bad-mouthing you, they are undermining you, they are selling you out, they are disgracing you. They are not dependable. When you are in difficult times, they are not there to stand with you. They are not dependable. You need to develop the fruit of the Spirit so you'll be a dependable spouse. In Proverbs 20 verse 6 is a faithful man or a faithful woman who can find. Develop it so that you'll be one of those who have been found to be faithful. Number 3 is loyalty in trials. Okay, a faithful spouse really shows their faithfulness when difficulty comes. I heard something one day that's very funny. He said that a man will feed a woman all the days of his life and never mention it anywhere, but let the man fall on hard times and the woman feed him for one day. You broadcast to the whole world, I'm the one that feeds him, I'm the one that feeds him. That shows that you are not a faithful spouse, because on your wedding day the vows say that in sickness and in health, in poverty and in riches, in good times and in bad times, whatever it is, I will be your main person, I'll be your real person. When your spouse falls sick, are you there with them or you abandon them? When your spouse needs to go to hospital, you say you are busy, you don't have time, and you abandon them to go alone. Okay, when your husband is going through challenges and you have money that you can use to support him, do you just say, that's my money, I'm not going to do anything? When your wife is going through certain trials, are you there to stand with her? Okay, the proof of love is in when your spouse is in a difficult place where they can't help themselves, and you say that I am your man, I am your woman, I'm standing with you throughout this situation. Okay, Ruth said to Naomi in Ruth chapter 1 verse 16, says, where you go, I will go. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Whatever situation you find yourself in, I will be there with you. Sometimes there's a saying that dogs are even faithful to their owners more than sometimes husbands and wives are faithful to each other. That's a very sad statement to make. Don't be one of those. Be faithful. Develop the fruit of faithfulness so that you'll be loyal when your spouse is going through difficulty. And when the marriage itself is going through storms, when the marriage is going through trials, you'll not be the first person to pack your bags. I'm bailing out. No, you stay with your partner in the fire till everything is over. Number 4 is faithfulness to God. Okay, don't forget that your faithfulness to each other is the overflow of your faithfulness to God. A person who is not faithful to God cannot be faithful when the challenges come to a human being. Okay, so you have to develop a very strong faithfulness in the things that God has told you. Your love for God is what determines how you can love people. Okay, so in Matthew 6:33 it says that seek first the kingdom of God. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all the other things shall be added unto you. If you learn how to be faithful to God, it will be easy to be faithful to your spouse. And number 5 is guarding against infidelity. This is where you put in practical steps. A faithful husband, a faithful wife puts in practical steps to stop them from committing adultery. So their passwords are not secret, their phones are open, they are not stopping by the roadside to delete messages, they are not picking calls in secret, they are not hiding anything. If they are tempted, they tell their husband, they tell their wife, I am tempted in this situation, I'm drawn to this brother, I'm drawn to this sister, help me out. Okay, if they feel weak, they say it. Okay, they put in practical steps. Their phone lines are connected to each other. If one misses a call, it goes to the other so that they know what is happening. They are not hiding and lying about things. They put in practical steps. Okay, they don't meet people of the opposite sex alone in some private places. Okay, they don't say, don't worry, your secret is safe with me. No, they don't entertain people who support them and hate their husbands or hate their wives. You don't make a friend with somebody who say, you ask for you, I like you, but I'm not happy with your wife, I'm not happy with your husband, and you are keeping such people around you. You are setting up systems to fail. You are setting up systems to fall. Okay, so put in practical steps to save your marriage from failing. Otherwise, you will pay a price that you don't want to be. And it takes developing the fruit of the Spirit to do this effectively. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 15 says, drink water from your own cistern. Because, master, if you go and drink some water from some place, by the time you realize you have drank gutter water, and it will ruin your life. May God save you. May God help you to develop the fruit of faithfulness. May you be faithful to your spouse all the days of your life. When you stand before Jesus, may your hands be clean, that you were a faithful husband, that you were a faithful wife. God bless you. Bye-bye.